Hey everybody. Sun. Face is dirty. Dusty. Anyways, hey, I'm a firm believer of kindness and small acts of kindness and paying it forward. And I don't know, I made a Facebook post a little while ago. I don't think I did a TikTok. But I made a Facebook post a little while ago. One of my drivers that was bringing us dirt one day, his name is Bernardo, was talking to me. And he goes, "Hey, have you had lunch yet?" I said, "No, haven't had lunch yet." He goes, "Well, why not?" I said, "Well, because it's just me. I'm the only operator, and I don't have time to take a lunch. It's not that I can't afford lunch. It's not that I don't pack lunch. I don't have time." So he goes, "Hey, take my lunch." I'm like, "Dude, I'm not going to take your lunch." "Why am I going to take your lunch?" "Because my wife made it. Take it." Man, I'm dirty. Anyways, he hands me his lunch. And because he has the ability to leave and stop somewhere and get lunch. Anyways, so he gave me his lunch, and that was a good boost for me. It was like, got a phone call. Anyways, it was a good boost for me because dude didn't have to give me his lunch, but he did, and so I had a minute, so I was able to stop and eat and go. And small things like that make things a little bit better, not just for me, but everybody. I try and do nice things. I try and buy a soda for somebody. I try and make sure I tell people, "Hey, I appreciate you," because it's kindness. People need to feel appreciated. I tell my scale house lady, "I appreciate you" all the time. I tell my mechanic, "I appreciate you." I gave a driver the other day, I gave him a Rice Krispie treat, and that brightened his day up. It's something small. Anyways, I had a truck just now empty out, and he had a piece of asphalt that wedged in between his door and the bed of his truck. Well, it's not necessarily my job to help him get his material out of his truck. It does not fall within the scope of my responsibilities. He can get in and use a pry bar and get it out himself. I mean, that's pretty much what he can do. It's not within my defined responsibilities to help these guys out. So anyways, I went over and I took a look at him. I told him to come over by the excavator. And I used the excavator and I knocked out his problem so that he could close his gate and go about his day. Well, then he turns around and comes out and he hands me a Red Bull. And I'm not a fan of Red Bull. I prefer Bucked Up, or I prefer, the Mountain Dew energy drinks. But I'll drink it. But it's the small things. Giving somebody a water, giving somebody a Rice Krispie treat, holding a door open for somebody, telling somebody I appreciate you, wishing somebody a good day. Something small can turn into something very big for somebody. All you need to do is smile. All you need to do is hold the door open for somebody, tell somebody have a good day, tell somebody that you appreciate them, make somebody feel good. Kindness. Be kind. You don't have to go out of your way. You don't have to spend $100 or even $1, even a nickel or a dime. It doesn't cost 1 red cent to be nice. It doesn't cost a penny to be nice to somebody. That's my message. Be nice. Be kind. I didn't expect the guy to give me a Red Bull. It's watermelon. I love watermelon. I didn't expect to get a Red Bull out of it. I'm just trying to help the guy out because it's hot as hell outside, and the last thing he needs to be doing is struggling trying to get asphalt out of his bed. And that was his way of saying, hey, thanks, I appreciate it. You know, the guy that gave me lunch the other day, he did not have to give me his lunch. And I didn't expect him to give me his lunch. He asked, I answered. I got another guy that comes in all the time. His name's Edgar. That dude is fucking badass. Every once in a while, he'll come in. Hey, come see me. You know, and he'll give me a burrito, or he'll give me a soda or something. They don't have to do that, but they do it because they're kind people, and it helps make my day a little bit better. You know, and when that happens, like, I go out of my way to, you know, try and make their day better. Because they don't have to help me, and I don't have to help them, but they do. And I do. It makes my day better. You know, and I know what makes their day better. I know what makes them feel good because they're helping me out. You know, and they don't have to, but they do. Anyways, that's my 6-minute long message here is fucking be nice. Be nice, motherfuckers. Help somebody out. Be kind.